Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 11 of our healing. Wow, time is flying. Uh, we are progressing and changing. Change is a magical thing. It only happens when you give yourself that chance. So I feel very happy that we are giving our chance to heal and giving ourselves the chance to um, to grow. Um, all right, so uh, getting to know anybody is hard because it's a big investment of time and energy. Um, but not only is it's investment of time, but it's an investment of feeling the love and feeling ourselves um, wanting to do this. So the energy and intention have to be there, and you have to believe. So let's think about a few things today before we start. That we are whole and we know ourselves inside out. But today, there's one more thing that we need to um, think about ourselves, our negative side. So, today's topic is, and we'll start with the book reading first, is feeling good and releasing your anger. today, your today you address anger, how to process it and release it before it makes you sick, and how to allow space inside for more positive emotions. So, if you try to understand this statement, anger is very wide and it's very very big, that it can take over in your entire body, your entire mind. Not only that, its impact is so great that it is felt by everybody around. So be afraid of being angry. It is not a good thing. It leaves it so much damage around that sometimes you can spend a lifetime but cannot repair, because what is said cannot be unsaid and what is done cannot be undone. With that, we'll start with the book reading. How does it feel to be talking to yourself every day and telling yourself that you are loved? Look in your mirror and take a few moments to congratulate yourself. You have looked deep into your emotions and started to release the past. You are now learning to play a positive tape of affirmations in your mind. Celebrate the progress you have made so far. I celebrate you and your commitment to your mirror work. While you were digging into your past and releasing your emotions, you may have discovered some angry feelings aimed at yourself or a particular event. So today, I'd like to help you work on forgiving and releasing any anger you might have so that you can feel good about yourself. Anger is an honest emotion, but when it is not expressed or processed outwardly, it will be processed inwardly in the body and usually develop into a disease or dysfunction of some sort. We generally get angry about the same things over and over again. When we are angry, we feel we don't have a right to express it, or we swallow it, which can cause resentment, bitterness, or desperation. So it's good to handle your anger and release it whenever it comes up. So there are two types of people, one who just burst and one who hold. So holding is dangerous because it's creating the disease. So so read these words as if these are documentation signs to help you release and understand what are the triggers that you are feeling inside for when you think about anger, but also what is the impact when you hold that so close, be it whoever is the cause of your anger, but see that anger, that way of expression is just not helping. If you feel like expressing yourself physically, then get some pillows and start hitting them. Don't be afraid to let your anger take its course. You have already kept your feelings bottled up too long. There is no need to feel any guilt or shame about feeling angry. One of the best ways to deal with anger is to talk openly to the person you are angry with. When you feel like screaming at someone, then the anger has been building up for a long time. Pressure cooker. Often it is because you feel you cannot speak openly to the other person. So, the second best way to let out anger is to talk to the person in the mirror. Mirror work will help you get all your feelings out. One of your students had a difficult time letting her anger out. Intellectually, she understood her feelings, yet she couldn't express them outwardly. When she allowed herself this expression through her mirror work, she was she was able to scream and call her mother and her alcoholic daughter all sorts of names. She felt a tremendous weight lift from her and she released her resentment. Later, when her daughter came to visit, the woman couldn't stop hugging her. All this was possible because she had released her repressed anger, making room for love. Wow. So, how many people tell me how much deeper and happier they feel once they release their anger towards another person? It is as though a huge burden has been lifted. So, go within and know that there is an answer to your anger that you that you will find. It is very healing to meditate and visualize the rage flowing freely out of your body. Send love to the person who is the object of your anger and see your love dissolve whenever disharmony is there between you. Be willing to become harmonious. Perhaps the anger you feel is reminding you that you are not communicating well with others. By recognizing this, you can correct it. So, anything left unchecked, anything left that you fail to recognize the cause, and if you see the cause, fail to address it by mediating a conversation, can lead to so many things. The best step is always to take the first step. I believe that. It has helped keep many things straight. So let's take our affirmations for today. It is okay to have my feelings. Today I express how I'm feeling in positive ways. Okay, exactly. If I get angry and I'm negative, then I will never fix the negative. It's just going to keep growing till I burst. So if I get negative, let's think positive. Let's think the opposite of how to get rid of this feeling. So let's affirm one more time. It's okay to have my feelings. Today I express how I'm feeling in positive ways. Hmm. This is making me think and feel better actually. I have been bad about many things. But now, I think if I change the way I think and feel, I don't have to think negative or feel negative. Last time affirmation, it's okay to have my feelings. Feelings will be there. Today, I express how I'm feeling in positive ways. So instead of finding the ways of, I'm going to say, hmm, what did I miss? How can I feel and do this another way? So having that feeling, positiveness that we can solve this anger and we're going to solve it in a way that it doesn't hurt us anymore. Let's get our mirrors out. Everybody, please take your mirrors out. So find a place with a mirror where you're feeling safe and not be disturbed. Look into your eyes in the mirror. If you're still uncomfortable doing this, then concentrate on your mouth or nose. I know we have been trying to be kinder to us. I think you should be now be able to see yourself a little bit. I was also a little shy when we started. I would be seeing everything wrong with me. But today I did not see all that many things. See yourself, the person you believed you have wronged. Remember the moment when you became angry and let yourself feel the anger come through you. Okay, so let's go back a moment in the recent and remember that we became angry when somebody said something to us or made us feel not good. Let's feel that anger come through. Begin to tell this person exactly what you're angry about. So, this is the moment of truth. However small that thing was that you didn't like, or however big it was, this is your moment. Express, express, express the anger you feel. Be specific. Tell the what is that actually bothered you. Because most of the time we are angry about something, but we really don't know that minute detail that triggered the anger. And that's a very important point. It can help solve what causes the anger. You could say something like, am angry at you because the reason. I'm hurt because, and that's where you have to understand why you are hurt. And I'm afraid because the moment you realize what triggers you, that's the moment we'll convert to positive. Because there are so many things that people say that are habit, and if they continuously bother us, then we will always be in the state of anger around them. So, so try to, as you're saying this, trying to figure out, telling the person why that they have hurt you, but figure out why. You will need to do this exercise several times before you truly feel that you have gotten rid of all your anger. You may want to work on one anger issue on or several. Do what feels right for you. Exact exactly. Nothing that can be resolved in one sitting. There is no magic pill to become happy and to release something. It is continuous process. You build on every day, you build on a habit, you build on changing. But the power is within you. That we know it because you have actually started to recognize how and what can help you change. So let's look at ourselves again in the mirror. Okay, this time we are thinking of somebody else who bothers us, somebody else who triggers us. And let's try to think of that moment again. And let's try. Let's try saying something this time when we feel and we see that person in our mind. And let's try seeing something. I know, they might have come with such a negative intention, but now you know what they have already said. Now think of that moment again and say, "Stop. I'm angry at you because and this whatever you said has hurt me. And I'm also afraid because so this if then else, right? This is like a logical thing that if you will not let go of everything, but keep some method that you're able to express and share to the next person, that I know you wanted to say something to me, but if it is hurting you, you say, I understand, I'm listening, but if you can use better words to talk to me, if you can use a kinder way to express to me, because these words are impacting me. Trust me, sometimes people are do it unintentionally. Sometimes even the smallest word that somebody might say to you can trigger you because we are all different. We've grown up with so many things inside of us. Sometimes the minutest things can cause us to feel pain. It's not because everything is in the words. It's everything. Sometimes things are inside that have already created that that box that is waiting to be ignited. Okay, we have to keep going, guys. Now that we are looking inside, finding things, we have to write it down. So let's get our journals out and let's start writing. One of the other things I find is um, one of the other things that I find is that when we are looking to find the negative, then we keep finding the negative. It only begins to become balanced when we start looking for that. So, in our journal exercise, this is what we're looking at. Have you been angry for much of your life? Here are some questions you can journal about to help yourself release these habitual angry feelings. So, some of them we are so accustomed to because we continuously run to those emotions. As soon as we feel a little something, we go to those emotions. Why am I choosing to be angry all the time? It's a big question. Why is this my default habit? What am I doing to create situation after situation that angers me? Who am I still punishing? What am I giving out that attracts in others that they need to irritate me? Because all of our experience have been chosen by us, so it brings to question what are we trying to teach ourselves and what are we failing to see? So let's let's look at these thoughts again. Because when somebody is making you angry, you can also use these thoughts. Why am I choosing to be angry all the time? What am I doing to create situation after situation that angers me? Who am I still punishing? What am I giving out that attracts in others that they need to irritate me? Very, very important questions. Now ask yourself these questions and write down your answers. What do I want? What makes me happy? What can I do to make myself happy? So there are two things here. Something that you like that makes you happy. For me, it's music. Music makes me very happy. And what can I do to make myself happy? So there, the two things. If you are one that makes you happy, you know something that makes you happy. And then when you are in the moment of anger and sadness, what can you do to make yourself happy? Because it is in that moment we continue to be inside ourselves, be angry, and build that instead of thinking that, okay, my habit is coming, going in my circle. Let me start doing something that can help me, that can make me happy. So you see the relation? All right. Okay, good. Think about ways you can create a new space inside you to feel good about yourself. Think about ways you can create an optimistic and cheerful patterns and belief. So as soon as you start getting angry, start breathing, right? Breath, the magic of breath is there. It helps. So as the long breathe and the rhythmic breathing you will do, it will help with that. It will help control the anger. It will not let it go really, really big. So some habits that you can think that as soon as that temperature starts rising, get to work, get control on that pattern. Breathe, breathe, and start thinking on something positive in yourself, and that this will pass. You just have to stop reacting and just be. So hold that thought in your head. You are the master, you are in control. All right. So the hard thought for today is I deserve to feel good. And I think that's the birthright for everybody. No one should be feeling angry, sad, mad all the time. It's there are moments you cannot escape them, but I deserve to feel good. So the other day I had gone for some physical therapy. I had some pain in my arm. I was doing some exercise. It was hard, but I was smiling while I was doing it. So the therapist says, I don't think the exercise is it's hard, and how is it that you are smiling? So I said that what I know it's hard, it's not good. I feel the pain, but how I choose to react to it, I have that choice, right? Even though the stuff we do is tough, even though it's hard, it's sometimes boring, but I can smile while I'm doing it because I can choose how I feel about something. It doesn't have to be enjoyable all the time. It doesn't have to be the best thing to do all the time. But one thing I can choose is I can choose how I feel about it. Because feeling is very, very important. There are people who do their work, such hard work, and they do it with so much hatred and anger. But there are people who do so much hard of physical labor or even some stuff that we can't imagine. But they do it with so much joy that that impact is not there on their body. So let's simplify our life and find joy in everything. So life is very simple. We create our experiences by our pattern of thoughts and feelings. When what we believe about ourselves and about our life becomes true for us. So if we feel our life is hard and not good, those things will start becoming true. Why? Because thoughts are only words strung together. They have no meaning whatsoever. It is we who give meaning to them. When We give meaning to them by focusing on the negative messages over and over in our minds. What we do with our feelings is very important. Are we going to act them out? Will we punish others? Sadness, loneliness, guilt, anger, and fear are all natural emotions. But when these feelings take over and become predominant, life can be an emotional battlefield. Through mirror work, self love, and positive affirmations, you can nourish yourself and relieve any of the anxiety you may be feeling at the moment. Do you believe you deserve peace and serenity in your emotional life? Very important question. We have to feel like we are the master of our life. Only then we can get the control. So stop giving the control to other people. Take back the remote control. Okay? We are our masters. So let's affirm. I release the pattern in my consciousness that is creating resistance to my good. I deserve to feel good. So see, some of the things inside of us are in is beyond us because we have been acting and behaving in such a way. So as soon as the trigger appears, our body is already ready to react. Okay, as soon as that person comes, I'm going to make a face. As soon as I see something, I'm going to feel angry. All these are patterns. When you start observing, you will start seeing, and we will change them to positive by asking the question why. So, the people who make you feel angry or some, they are your teachers. They are here to teach you something. Once you start believing that every emotion is a teacher, you will start learning and you will stop reacting. And then you will deal everything with joy. Oh, here you are, friend. I see you. I am not playing any games with you today. So let's start thinking like that. So let's affirm again. I can see all my patterns around. I release the pattern in my consciousness that is creating resistance to my good. So when I fall to my pattern, it's creating a resistance. I deserve to feel good. Okay? So we are in control, we are in power. Let's affirm. I release the pattern in my consciousness, something that I have put deep inside by repeating over and over again. I'm releasing this. I release the pattern in my consciousness that is creating resistance to my good. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to feel loved. I deserve to feel beautiful. I deserve to feel all the happiness there is. Letting go of anything is hard. Any person, anything is hard because we are afraid to lose something that we love sometimes. And it makes us angry that why do I have to choose? But you know what I learned? Loving something is hard, but giving its freedom is harder. You have only truly loved when you have loved and given its freedom. Then only you have truly loved. So, loving yourself and giving it the freedom. Not don't cage yourself in anything that you have to be something like this, something like that. Be free. So love yourself with the freedom that There is nobody controlling you, and you don't have to be like anything. And if there is somebody you love, let that person be free. Nobody ever leaves anywhere. Everybody's there. See, I think of love and I get excited. All right. It is such a magical thing. We can keep going. I can keep going and talking about love because I think that is the most magical feeling there is. And if you have ever listened to another lecture that I have given, where I have said that if you can find the person who can make you see the rainbow in your heart, hang on to that person. That person is special. Use that person to keep you in check. Use that person to stay in love. But give the freedom to that person. Love doesn't mean that you get angry at that person and it's you own that person. No. Love means it comes with its freedom. All right, guys, we'll stop here and we'll prepare for our meditation. So please get in your meditative pose. All right. Okay. Can you hear me?
We're getting resound echo.
I took two things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business. Hi, I'm
All right, then. No, here.
Zubia, it's echoing. The voice is not clear.
Start with some deep breaths. Your breath is your guru. Use it to help yourself. Whenever you see your anger taking over, use your breath. Deep breath. Keep going deeper in yourself. Find yourself. Look for what's bothering you. What is the source of your anger?
Let go. You are free. Love is always free. You are light. You are bright. Your heart is healed. It shines. It's full of love. Love is Preeti. Preeti is love. So when you find that anger, find that love, then there is no room for any other. Haha. You and Preeti can be together forever. Just love. You always have a choice. So make the better choice to love. To love yourself. To heal yourself. To find yourself. Whatever you love, set it free. Set it free. Then there will be no anger. What better time there is than watch your love be free. Smile. You did the right thing. I see light in you. I see your light. I can see your anger leaving. Set it free. Set it free. I love you. Believe. Just believe. Start coming back, everyone. It's time to go home. You know where home is? Home is in your heart. Come back, everyone.
Okay, everybody, come back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So beautiful, Rubia. Thank you so much for all your efforts, and it's so amazing.
Thank you. Well, I'm trying and learning. So if it's okay, then I'm happy.
So beautiful. Thank you.
Do we have any questions? I know it's a working day. Everybody's in a rush. You're welcome. Thank you for your energies. We are all here because of each one of us is ready to change, and we are changing together. All right. I will take this moment to thank each one of you for being here. We start so early at 4:30 a.m. Trust me, I have not done too many days like these in consistency, so it's taking a lot of courage, but I'm enjoying it. So thank you for being with me.